Hello everyone and welcome to VistaLakesTV.com, your online community resource center for up-to-date market information regarding the community that you live in and love. My name is Eric Mieles. Today is Monday, October 18th, 2010. It's a great start. I hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. Let's get right into the show. I got a couple, really only two new things to announce for today's show over the weekend. Things taking place in our community and some changes. First category, as we always start with, if there's a new active listing on the market, I want you to be the first to be aware of it. This way sellers in the community know what's competitive, and buyers can keep really active if they're searching for potential Vista Lake properties that suit their needs. To be the first to know about it. That's my goal here. So first one to announce is in the Champlain subdivision. We have a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,826 square feet, and it is now available for $199,500, so $199,500 on the market for. It is a bank-owned foreclosure. This is a REO. So some of you active buyers out there searching for foreclosures, this is a new one on the market in Vista Lakes, okay? That is the only new listing to announce for today that's taken place over the weekend. The second category that we'll get into is price changes. And there is one to announce. Tivoli Gardens, the townhome community built by Mercedes Homes. We have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,273 square feet. It is now available for $85,000, and it dropped its price from $89,500. So now available for $85,000 from $89,500. Okay, and that is a bank-owned REO as well, just so you know. So those are only two changes to announce that took place, and I want to keep you guys up to date. Really, today's show, really quickly, I just wanted to include a tip for buyers out there. Really, the subject of this conversation is going to be trust. I know trust is severely damaged in our marketplace. Consumers, trust is very low. With the housing market being the way it is, with people having their homes taken from them, with all of these crazy things that have taken place, I know trust is very low. And because of that, I see this scenario playing out. And what the scenario is, I'll state it very quickly. You have a buyer who has come to the realization, or has thought about, you know what, I would love to own my own home. They've reviewed some documents, they've reviewed some information, maybe they've talked with family, friends, and they finally made the big decision to buy their first house, or a second or third, or whatever the case may be. And so now they probably have taken the proper steps, they've gotten pre-approved, they've gotten their ducks in a row, if you will. Their finances are correct, and now they're ready to go out in the marketplace and search for that perfect house. They have this thought process that, hey, it should be, I don't know if I want to say easy, but it shouldn't be difficult given the amount of inventory on the market, given all the doom and gloom stories, and they see an ad. Be it Craigslist, be it Realtor.com, Trulio, any of these available portals that list real estate, inventory. And they contact an agent. And they say, I'm pre-approved, this is what I want, I'd love to see the house, let's go. And what I see happening in this scenario is they could find an agent that will do what they want, so to say. Put a contract in a house as soon as they see one according to their criteria or needs, and not have the foundational piece that I like to call it, that's going to really set them up for success in home ownership or in the acquisition of home ownership in the current market we face. You have the other scenario where they'll come across an agent who is extremely professional, who's very proficient, and who knows how some of these scenarios will play out for this potential home buyer. And this agent takes it upon himself to take a little time and educate and inform this buyer on how each scenario will work out and what the good points and bad points of each scenario might be. Now this comes as a shock, I noticed, to some buyers because they weren't prepared for this speech, they weren't prepared for this talk or this educational, informational sort of spiel on this agent. And I noticed because trust is so low, sometimes that buyer will be thrown off a little bit. They'll think maybe that this agent is trying to go around a certain angle. Maybe he's just being difficult. Maybe he's, I don't know what it may be, but I noticed that because trust is so low, that this buyer isn't taking really, really well 100% of the time to the reality, I should say, of what might happen. This buyer is on an emotional high. They think they've done everything right, they've gotten everything in order, and they're ready to buy a house. And when they come across that agent who says, hey, slow down a minute, I got to tell you that according to what you're telling me and what you need, it might not be so easy or so quick. And if you want to go another route, then I'm telling you that this is going to happen, or you're going to potentially be waiting 6 months, or whatever may occur. But I notice that time frame that that professional agent takes to educate and inform is throwing some buyers off, and I'm noticing that. And my tip to you, so to get to the point, is that if you're a buyer out in the market right now, please take it upon yourself to just take a second. Take a little time to build a foundation that you can work off and that could really set you up for success in buying a home. And what that means is understand each and every single option you have and how each scenario and option will play out and where you're going to be if you take one of these options or whatever choice you decide to make. If you're someone who needs to move very fast and you're looking to close in 30 days, then short sales aren't going to be the best option for you. However, if you run across an agent who tells you, hey, I can approve them quick or whatever the case may be, and you just put a contract in and it's 6 months later and you don't have a place to live, or now you're wondering what's going on, that's a bad scenario. If you're somebody who's looking for a deal and you just think solely on foreclosures are going to be the best option for you, and you notice you're working with an agent who's only showing you foreclosures, and you notice you keep getting beat out by cash buyers on 6 foreclosure deals that you put in, and because you're financing, the bank is accepting someone else over you, and you don't know what's going on, obviously you need to readjust. You see, maybe they didn't inform you that new homes would be the best option for you. Maybe they didn't inform you that there's some sellers out there that are not in a distressed position who can sell quickly and who would be willing to take a hit, or who could sell at a level where it might be a deal to you. So my point is, take a second, review where you're at, review where you want to be, make sure the individual that you're working with is giving you that foundation and really educating and informing you, and don't be thrown off by it. By all means, if you want to go with someone or work with somebody, or you just want to dictate what you want to do and when you want to do it, that's your prerogative. I just wanted to give you this tip that I see in the marketplace that can really help you. And my goal here with this show is to shed light on the things that are taking place, to provide some authentic and unbiased information that you can take bits and pieces and be successful in either selling your house or buying a home. So that's just a scenario that I see that's happening quite often. I know it's because, again, lack of trust. We don't know if this individual is really telling us what we should know, what we shouldn't know. Are they being truthful? But take it upon yourself to take a second. Review what different individuals are telling you. If you find someone that you are building a great rapport with, you are building some trust, and they're really taking it upon themselves to educate and inform you on everything that you need to know in the current market that we face, that's a great thing. And you found a great individual who takes their job seriously, and they will make sure your best interests are met. Okay? So, anyway, like always, This is Vista Lakes TV. You can contact me any way you'd like. My email, right there. My cell phone, 407-383-2189. Or the contact page, you can send an email to the company or myself. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to help you in any way I can. Vista Lakes TV. Have a fantastic week and a great day. Take care. Bye.